Quick question. Have you ever wondered where AI gets all its intelligence from? All those smart replies, realistic images, and voice assistants, it all comes down from data. Tons of it. But here's the catch. Most of that data comes from us, regular people like you and me, and yet we don't get paid for it. Big companies like Google and OpenAI collect, refine, and use your data to train their AI models, and they profit massively from it, but you're left with nothing. Now imagine this. What if the random stuff you post online, whether it's a picture of a dog, a tweet, a video, a meme, could actually earn you money? Today, we're diving into Pundi AI's Data Pump, a tool that lets you turn your personal data into a tokenized, tradable asset. So let's break it down. Alright, so let's start with what Pundi AI is trying to do. Pundi AI comes from the same team behind Pundi X, and yes, that's the one who made crypto cards and POS device back in 2017. They have been thinking about real-world utility for a while. Now they have shifted focus to AI. They believe the biggest bottleneck for AI isn't computing power or fancy algorithms. It's actually ethical, diverse, and human-verified data. That's where you come in. The mission is to let 1 million people earn income from contributing AI. Instead of one giant company owning all the data, they want data to be shared, tokenized, and owned by the people who created it. But before we go any deeper into Pundi AI Data Pump, it's important to understand how it fits into the overall ecosystem. So Pundi AI has two core products, one being Data Marketplace, the second being Data Pump. So Data Marketplace is where real AI companies and developers go to buy access to actual datasets. When someone buys your dataset here, they receive an access NFT, giving them private access to download or use the data for training models. This is a serious utility-driven part of the platform. But Data Pump, on the other hand, is more like a cultural, speculative layer. Perfect for degens, in other words. So if you're also a viewer of my Virtual Protocol Genesis Points video, you know what I'm talking about. But for now, let's come back to Pundi AI Data Pump. You tokenize your dataset and issue tradable tokens, or DTOKs, around it. These tokens don't grant access to the dataset. They are not for utility. Instead, they represent public support, visibility, and belief in the dataset's relevance or the future. So in English term, Data Marketplace is the access and real-world usage, while Data Pump is mostly just speculation. Alright, so now that we understand the difference between these two platforms from Pundi AI, let's circle back to my intro of the video. You're probably thinking, who wants to buy my random photos or random tweets, right? So now let's talk about how your everyday content becomes valuable. First is the tag to earn nature on Pundi AI. So you upload data, say a picture of your dog. If you tag it with details like the breed, mood, whether your dog is happy or sleepy, or action, is he jumping, is he eating, it becomes structure. That's valuable training material for AI, and same goes with tweets. Label them as political, sarcastic, sad, positive, or whatever. Now you've got data that helps train sentiment models, chatbots, and language tools. And to make sure it's not just chaos, Pundi AI supports professional annotation and quality control. So what was once just stuff online becomes high-quality human-labeled training data. So why does this matter? Well, because AI that being trained on real-world, verified data is a lot more accurate. And not only that, we do need more diverse data, whether it's from different languages, regions, and lifestyles to make AI less biased. Alright, so now let's say you've uploaded a dataset you're proud of. Maybe it's fun, niche, or culturally unique. You're not necessarily trying to sell it to OpenAI, are you? You just want the public to rally around it, and that's where Data Pump comes in. Before we go further, a quick heads up, AI agents on Data Pump aren't live yet. That means buyers can't review or interact with your dataset using an AI interface just yet. That feature is coming soon, so keep an eye out. Alright, so now let's walk through how this token thing works. First, you need an access NFT. This proves you either created the dataset or bought the rights to it. So there are two types. The first one is an ownership access NFT. This is for you if you uploaded and created the dataset yourself. The second one is a buyer access NFT. This is for you if you bought someone else's dataset from the data marketplace. Once you have that access NFT, you can launch a new token called a DTOK. Think of a DTOK like a digital badge or share that represents your dataset, but here's the key point. These tokens don't give access to your actual data. So what do? They represent community support. People can buy them because they think your dataset is interesting, unique, or meme-worthy, in other words. It's like giving the public a way to invest in the story behind your data, not the data itself. You can still make money. The more people that fight with your dataset, the more valuable your DTOK becomes. In other words, you're just selling your story to digital investors. So let's now break down how pricing works using something called a bonding curve. The first person who buys the token gets it super cheap. As more people buy, the price automatically goes up. If people start selling, the price steps down. This system means you always have a buyer or seller price available. You don't need to wait for someone else to show up on the other side of the trade. The smart contract handles everything automatically and is all on chain. And sure, this might sound more degen than corporate, but you're actually still contributing to a more diverse and open AI future, just with more fun and creativity. And yes, if you sell your story right, you can profit while doing it. Alright, now that you get how the idea works, let's also hop on our laptop and show you step by step of how to create your own token and how to start selling your idea. As always, links can be found in the description box below. So first thing first, you need to connect your wallet. I've already done so with your MetaMask, so go ahead and do that. So hit the create token button, the blue button. So I'm going to create a token named Milky, named after my dog. To take a simple, gonna be Milky as well. I'm gonna upload a picture of my dog. All right, there you go. So that's Milky. I'm gonna write a brief description of this token. So this token is created during a YouTube video. So I'm gonna pair this token with Pundi AI. Very similar concept to how Virtual's protocol have been working. And the second thing you need to do is to create your own access NFT or dataset NFT. So there are two ways to create it. As I mentioned, the first way is to create your own, and the second way is to buy dataset. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to create your own dataset. So hit create your own dataset. I'm also going to name the dataset as Milky. So license, choose GPT or whatever, doesn't really matter. So hit create dataset, hit confirm and MetaMask, give it a few seconds to load. So there you go, you have created your own dataset. Let's go back to the whole Milky page. You might have to reload it. As I reloaded the page, the dataset NFT should automatically appear here. So click the NFT, and once you're happy with everything, just create the token. Alright, so now I have to pay the network fee. I'm on testnet right now, but the whole process actually works the same. So there you go, that's my Milky token paired with Pundi AI. So do share your token link with others so people can purchase your tokens. And as I mentioned, it's using this bonding curve mechanism, so early backers get to buy your token really cheap. And once your bonding curve hit that funding goal, your DTOK should be live on PancakeSwap automatically. So if it goes public, congratulations, check your dashboard, monitor token sale and dataset performance. Alright, just give you some personal thoughts after trying out the platform myself. I get what Pundi AI is aiming for is less about building flashy AI tools, more about creating a system where everyday users can actually benefit from the AI economy. So the idea is pretty simple. If AI is going to be trained on our data, we should be the ones getting rewarded, not just the tech giants. Yes, AI is going to replace a lot of jobs. We are already seeing it happen, but perhaps the smarter move now is to figure out how to work with AI and even get ahead of it. Pundi AI's data pump is one take on that. Try it out, see if it makes any sense for you, and honestly, if you ever posted a meme, a photo, or a random thought online, you are already contributing connecting to the internet. This gives you a shot at getting something back. So if you decide to try it out, let me know what you think by leaving a comment below. In the meanwhile, don't forget to check out my latest video about Tangem using the link on the side. Make sure to use my discount code GEMGEM10 to get 10% off your Tangem wallets. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next.